Hey y'all, welcome to a new Video Addict. My name is Mike Vaughn, and if you're new here, welcome. What I do is I try to briefly but entertainingly keep you up to date with the latest home video releases. I'm sorry, it's been a little while since I've done one of these. This whole year so far has been really crazy, and I actually did have something recorded, but the audio was awful, and I never want to put a product out that I don't feel like I can stand beside. So, yeah, hopefully this is a lot better, and I have a stack, so holy crap, let's get into this. Alright, so, I am going to start out with some more mainstream stuff. We got Pulp Fiction. Now, this is a really cool special edition, which has like a really interesting pop-out situation, which I think is really awesome. And it has this, and inside it there is like some stickers and some other fun things. I don't want to spoil that for you, to be honest, so if you get this, you can check out what the little goodies are in there. So next we are going to another 4K title, and that is Conclave. Now, I'll have to be honest with y'all, this was not on my radar, and it certainly wasn't something I thought I was going to really like, but yeah, I thought it was great. It first kind of came to my attention like right around some of the Oscar buzz, and then I had a friend recommend it that, quite honestly, I did not think that this was his type of movie, so that really intrigued me, and I liked it a lot. So if you've seen it, weigh in the comments. I'd love to know what you all think. Alright, so sticking with the 4K, we have Transformers 1, which I thought was a lot of fun, and here is the back. This obviously is the Steelbook edition, and pop this open. Alright. Sticking in the world of 4K, we have the 90s version of Little Women, and I'm sorry, I don't even give a shit if this somehow like dampens my cred or whatever, but I like these. I like these movies. I like the different iterations. I don't know, I just think they're kind of fun. I think they're cozy. I'm going to get back to some more mainstream stuff in a bit here, but you know, on the Video Addict, we like to cover some, like, weird stuff, too, and I got y'all covered with that with Severin. You don't even know how much I absolutely adore Severin. Like, they are kind of my go-to boutique labels when it comes to, like, weird stuff. So I have some from them, and let's get into it. First, we have Hard Wood, the adult features of Ed Wood. And Ed Wood, of course, directed Plan 9 from Outer Space, which is supposedly the worst film ever, which it's not really. But if you're an Ed Wood completist, I think that this is really a must-have. Vinegar Syndrome also has been putting out some other Ed Wood titles. Also, this is a little bit of a tangent, but there was supposed to be a Ed Wood box set, and it just never happened. Do y'all know anything about that? Like, if you do, weigh in the comments. Like, oh my god, I would absolutely love that. But let's just pop this thing open. I love the pink Angora sweater detail on this disc. That's really cool. And so, I don't know. Oh my god, my voice just changed. What the fuck? I don't know, but I think this is really fun. I'm not like the biggest connoisseur of like adult films. I'm like, don't get me wrong, like I'm super glad that there's boutique labels that are putting them out, because I believe just like any other kind of film, they are very much worth archiving and preserving. It's just not my thing, but in this case, with it being Ed Wood, I love it. Because they also did something similar with Herschel Gordon Lewis in his adult films. It wasn't Severin, but I think maybe Vinegar Syndrome. One of the boutique labels put that out, which I thought was cool. But anyways, next from Severin, we have 2020 Texas Gladiators. And you'll notice we have a really nice embossed slipcover here, which they often do, and it's really awesome. And the back. Alright, and let me just pop this open. So this also has a soundtrack, and longtime viewers like know that is like one of my favorite extras. And it's really tricky to be able to kind of get the rights to a soundtrack, so whenever that happens, I think it's so awesome, and I just want to point that out. And now, this is a nice release, so obviously you can't like really tell, but this has got some heft to it. It has this really nice chipboard packaging, you can see here. And I just wanted to like show that off because it's really, really nice. Alright, here, special feature, and this is about a theater that was very notorious for just kind of pioneering midnight movies, and I think that's so awesome. Now, we have a wealth of extras inside here, so let's take a look. So, of course, just for right now, we have the discs, which is awesome. Check that out. And, alright, so let me take this out. So we have a little reproduction of a ticket stub. Then we have a double-sided little poster for, like, one of their programs. And I think this is so cool. Like, this is the kind of, like, love that Severin puts into the releases, and it just absolutely blows my mind all the time. Like, it's not that I'm, like, shocked that it's this good, but it's just, like, I'm always so, like, overwhelmed by how awesome it is. Like, it's... Yeah, I don't know. I know I'm a lot, but I love it so much. Okay, so next is another title that, like, y'all might not have on your radar, and maybe it sounds, frankly, a little lame even, but check it out. So this is Salt of the Earth, and this is from another label that maybe I don't love as much, but I do think they're really awesome, and that's Film Masters. So this is about a worker strike, and it's very powerful. It's a movie that, like, maybe I think I saw either on the Criterion Channel or TCM, but I absolutely loved it. Here's the inside. We have a nice booklet. Take a look at that. And this has a really nice essay about the history of the film, and again, it's so good. Like, I really enjoyed revisiting it, and this is a really beautiful edition. We have a commentary track, one of which is from C. Coitney. Wow. One of which is from C. Courtney Joyner, who I've gotten to know over the years. He's such a great guy. He is just a staggering wealth of film knowledge, so that's worth the price just all by itself. But oh my gosh, this is such a good movie. Alright, so we are sticking with Film Masters, and we got Redneck Miller. And this is kind of an interesting, like, Hicksploitation film, and that's something that, like, I don't really see a lot of films being released from that genre, but it's kind of basically what it sounds like. This kind of has, like, a nice action edge to it. We also get a commentary track from Justin Humphries, and it's a really good commentary, and it's well worth checking out. And finally, at least with Film Masters, we have Here's Flash Casey. So this is a really interesting one. It's a late 30s movie about this, like, renegade photographer for a newspaper, and it's kind of fun, and it's like an interesting little bit of, like, snapshot into the world of, like, journalism in the 30s, which I always really like. Here's the disc. We don't get a booklet with this one, but yeah, that is, like, a really nice trio of releases from Film Masters. And if they're not on your radar, I mean, especially Salt of the Earth, like, if you're gonna get any one of these, like, do check that out, because it's, oh my god, it's so good. Like, it's soul crushing, but it's like, it's such a beautiful movie. So we're gonna keep talking about some classics here. Classics, but on 4K, which is always amazing. So we have The Searchers, John Wayne. It also has a ton of special features and looks great. This is from Warner Brothers, of course. This is a pretty fun comedy drama, and this was one of the nominees for the Best Picture. So if you're a completist for even just the nominated Best Pictures, this is really worthwhile having. I think it's really fun too. It has a commentary track, it has a featurette, looks great. So next we have Hauntology, and this is from Umbrella Pictures, and it's a kind of a weird little anthology. Like, I always keep it real with y'all. I thought it was just okay. It's one of those, if you kind of want to have a fun, bad movie night, you might get some laughs out of it, but it's okay. Next, we have The Rise of OnlyFans, and I thought this was really fascinating. It's a documentary. It's a little less than an hour long, so it doesn't really take up a lot of your time, but I do think it's kind of a fascinating look into that world. Alright, so next we have a Hallmark mystery. Crimes of Fashion Killer Clutch. And I don't want to really say too much about this. I kind of want y'all to just go in as, like, clean as possible and just, I don't know, let the cheesiness wash over you. Nothing inside. Some of you might think that there's nothing inside the movie as well, but I think it's not bad. It's not amazing, but I think it's kind of fun, and if it's not on your radar, check it out. Alright, so here on out, it's going to be TV stuff. So first we have Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Season 1, and I'm a little bit mixed on this series. It's one of those that I think I want to kind of keep watching and seeing, like, where it goes from here, but here's the inside, here's the back. Unfortunately, there's, like, really no special features. Next, we have the Wayans Brothers Complete Series, and it's interesting because I am going back and rewatching all of In Living Color. possibly for future videos, and I think it's fun. I don't think it's like the best thing they've done, but I still think they are a hilarious duo. So here's the inside, and it's like these stackable discs. Like, y'all know how I kind of feel about those, but to sum up, if you're new, I think that like this economy size thing is fine, but it has its pros and cons for me. I like that it, condenses an entire, series into something very small and manageable, and it doesn't take up a lot of your space, and that's great. And it being like streamlined definitely does save you money, but I kind of don't like how they're compact like that. The discs do have a tendency to get a little unwieldy, so I don't know. But we have the Fairly Odd Parents, and this also is in that same kind of compact format. Again, it's fine, and I don't know, it's just not my favorite, but again, it is really great to just have like everything here, and it doesn't take a lot of your shelf space, because if you're, a collector like me, shelf space, holy crap, that is like the mortal enemy. So this does port over all of the extras or whatever was on the previous releases. I had never collected these before, so this was really nice. DVD, not Blu-ray. Same with the Wayans brothers. Yeah, so that is it. I try not to take up too much of y'all's time, and I do promise to try to get these out more often, even if it's not fresh selects, just something from the Video Attic, maybe every week or every other week. I've been really crazy busy with Severance. It's like one of my favorite shows ever, so hopefully with that kind of wrapping up like soonish, I'm hoping that I will have more time to devote to these other videos. So the obligatory please like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Please wait in the comments. I love hearing from y'all. Like, tell me what are some of your favorite releases out of this bunch, or what's some stuff you're like really looking forward to. Again, if you know what happened to that Ed Wood set, like, I would love to know more about that. So weigh in the comments, and while you're hanging out with me, please check out some of these other videos, and I will see y'all in the next one.